Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS. And you asked for it, so we are going to play as Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles.
One of the most
on the Wii.
asked for people.
Yeah, he was pretty popular, like being asked about. And we're going to show you how he plays, and of course the classic mode, all that fun stuff. Contrary to a lot of people's belief, he is not a Marth clone, or, you know, as some people want to say, like Ryu and Ken type thing. He has a completely different moveset, because Shulk is not just a sword fighter. He's a very complex individual in his game. Yes, he has a sword, but he has the ability to, like, basically read his opponent's moves, which, in this game, it basically looks like he's stopping time and rewinding it.
Wow,
but
that's
he
pretty cool.
can anticipate what's going to happen.
Wow.
It's one of his powers, which is pretty cool. So he's like a new type.
Totally.
But,
Amuro Shulk.
Amuro, no.
No, not Amuro.
Minus the whining and the bright slap. But no, he was a really interesting character in that RPG, and I really enjoyed playing it.
Yeah.
If I hadn't have done a series, or not a series, what was it, like a preview or something for, what was the name of that company? Operation Rainfall, that was it. Yeah.
Operation Rainfall.
Because I helped get the game in the States.
Yeah.
And by the time the game came out, I was already tired of all the promotional stuff we'd been doing, that I just never really did the series.
And what game was it again that he is part of? It's Xenoblade,
Xenoblade on the Wii. We have it at home. It's the one that has the mechs inside of it, and it's getting the sequel. I think part of the reason why I kind of got annoyed with the game, too, is I had been doing so much for Operation Rainfall, and I had this thing with Maker Studios at the time, where they were going to do a promotion for me, and they ended up doing a Let's Play series with Dodger and some other people, and like they didn't even tell me it was happening either. So I mean, they completely went over my head. So looking at that game just made me so mad.
I know,
you know? So,
it's like brings up bad memories. I know.
Yeah, that's the reason why I never
shake my fist at that.
Why it never got done. Because we had the playlist and everything ready on the Let's Play channel. Huge promotion was coming. And it never happened. But before this game comes out on the 3DS, because they're remaking Xenoblade for the new Nintendo 3DS, I'll do my best to try to provide some content for it.
What other system is Xenoblade coming out for? I thought it was
the Wii U.
coming out.
It's getting a sequel prequel for the Wii U, which is basically like Xenosaga.
I kind of really want to play that.
It looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, I remember.
2015.
Oh yeah, 2015.
Yep.
So far away.
All the good games I want to play are 2015, but we still got some cool ones this year. Captain Toad and Hyrule Warriors, and
I remember looking at different games that were shown at PAX, and even though we weren't there, we were looking at them from home and checking them out. And I remember seeing Xenoblade. That was one of the top ones that I was like, oh my gosh, I need to.
This is on the Wii U.
That's awesome.
Let's see how Shulk does against Wii Fit Trainer. Now, I don't really know his moveset all that well, but I like him.
I love his outfit. He looks awesome.
That's his Shulk
red and
wear.
black.
Now, what I do know about Xenoblade X Chronicles, I think is what it's called. It takes place in the far future, or it takes place after Xenosaga, because it has the ship that crash lands. One of the ships crash lands on a planet, and it's, I believe, New York or Texas or Chicago. I don't remember the city that it is, but it's like this huge sprawling city inside of like this massive world, which I'm pretty sure that this Xenoblade coming out is a prequel to Xenoblade Chronicles, because there was some stuff that happened with Chronicles on the Wii that I really don't want to talk about because I'll end up spoiling stuff, but you can bet that this new game that's coming out on the Wii U, it's going to be so much fan service for the Xenogears, Xenosaga, and just the Xeno franchise in general.
Nice.
So, I know people are going crazy because they're like, it's Xenoblade, it's like, there's no clear definition of how to say it.
Probably Xenoblade it's originally a Japanese name, right? Or no?
In Japan, they never call it Xenoblade.
Oh, okay.
It's those people who are saying I'm pronouncing it wrong are the same people that call Naruto Naruto.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's
we don't get along.
There's different pronunciations depending on what country you're in, and You know what I mean? Just have fun with it. Just have fun playing the game.
Play Final Fantasy VII and see all the different ways that people say the names.
Yeah.
That's how this all started.
Yeah.
No, this is the correct way of saying it. No, this is the correct way of saying it.
Well, this is the same as, like, a lot of people say Pokemon, but then everyone's like, oh, say Pokemon. But either way is fine. It's fun to play no matter how you pronounce the name of the game.
Pocket monsters. There you go.
Yeah. It's fun to play either way. Yeah, stress less about the pronunciation and more about having fun. Yeah.
If only people could stop their OCD for 1 minute.
They can't. They can't stop it.
Wait, I'm going against Rob.
Oh no, and against Duck Hunt Dog.
Duck Hunt Dog, and all right, I'm gonna get rid of this bomb, and then that'll help. Oh crap.
Which I was glad a few people did send us the link for the Duck Hunt Dog on DeviantArt.
I enjoyed that.
There's a little story if you look at it. I don't know where it is, but.
Total kudos to the individual that made that, like, right before the character came out.
This is why this is why they're friends, and it was really cute. It explained all my questions that I had about Duck Hunt Dog, so about why the duck would help a dog that kind of collects, you know, ducks for the hunter. But now I know. Knowing's half the battle, so.
Yeah, that is. One thing that people are probably seeing me do a lot, your B button is how you bring out your different spells that you can use. One to make you fast, one to make you a little bit stronger, one to increase the attack strength, and another one to help with endurance and things like that.
Wow.
I don't know the different spell names because it's been so long since I played Xenoblade.
So he has the ability, and his weapons.
Yeah, he has the ability to do that, and he has his sword.
Wow.
But my favorite ability to do is definitely the kind of like rewinding time, or his like new type ability where I use Marth's counter move, but it's like I freeze the guy and then I do my move. So he performs his move, I step out of the way, and then I do my thing.
Yeah.
His introduction movie, Shulk's introduction movie, is the best example of how awesome that ability is. And I was hoping they'd, you know, maybe do some different animations for it in the game or something, but it's still pretty cool. It's pretty cool that they incorporated so much of the character's abilities from his own game.
Yeah,
and
that's awesome.
That just shows like the amount of detail and, you know, love that Sakurai and Nintendo and HAL Labs and Sora and Namco put into Smash Brothers 4.
They don't just put the character's image in the game. They like put the actual essence of the character in the game.
Yeah, it's not a PlayStation All Stars.
Oh yeah, exactly. Whoa,
take that.
That was harsh, but true.
But
but yeah, it's like they put so much passion into making sure they get like the character right and get exactly what everyone loves about the character.
So I just
in each of the characters.
I'm pretty sure I just used the speed ability, so I'm like faster on my feet.
Yeah, I love that about Nintendo. They have passion for their own characters and other characters too.
I also like how the jewel or the eye of the sword glows whenever I use my powers.
Yeah. It's like the Lion-O sword, but way like more tremendous. It's like whoa. Yeah. I don't know why, but Shulk. The first thing I think of him is like he looks like Cloud, you know, from
Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. A little bit. I mean, that's the only person that I know that looks similar.
The only reason you're thinking that, one, he has blonde hair, and two, he has a massive
he has that
sword.
Tremendous thing.
But that's where the comparison ends. Because his sword, remember, his sword is kind of like a lightsaber. Yeah. And it's not
like
just
a sword
blade.
of light instead of just a regular sword. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. And then he has all these other special abilities, his new type abilities.
Whoa. I think my favorite stage in this game, I really love the Xenoblade stage that they put in this, because it's like, it shows you how massive the world was in the background. And I was kind of hoping that there would be an interaction with the gear or whatever that giant monster is called. I always call them gears because I remember that from Xenogears and Xenozaka. Yeah. You know, so I wish there would be like some type of movement from it or something, because they had that big war in the past. But I have to say that putting him in here and re-releasing the game on the new Nintendo 3DS, it's really making me want to replay it. Yeah. Because it's like, it's just a fantastic game.
I really want to play it too now, because, I mean, just like seeing how many different abilities he has, and just like his character is so intriguing. Like, I really want to play his games now. You
played it for a while. We came to a stopping point where I think we just got overwhelmed with stuff.
Yeah.
Because I always like to play RPGs all the way through before I get a walkthrough. which is the same thing I did with Lightning Returns and things like that. The reception wasn't good enough for Lightning Returns to continue doing it, but I had already played through the game and I did the review or whatever.
Yeah, it seems like something that you would definitely do on your channel, gaming.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've always loved the Xenogears series, and Yasuna Mitsuda did the music for one of the series, a couple of the series actually. And Xenosaga was cool because they went out into space and, you know, it had kind of like that Star Wars opera thing, but a little bit of Macross and Gundam, and it was awesome.
I love how the environments, it just looks so cool. It looks like nothing on Earth. Like when I kind of saw the preview of the Wii U one, it just looks so cool. It looks kind of like Asian environments, but on another planet. It just looks so cool. It's the most creative environment I've ever seen. So
it has that really beauty of ancient China, but with like all the sci-fi elements.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, the fact that this place is so huge and the new Zelda game is going to be so massive, I mean, it just really, I can't wait for 2015.
A lot of stuff, cool stuff happening on the Wii U.
But I guarantee you, I'm glowing purple, so I have a stronger ability now. I guarantee you that Zelda's not going to come out in 2015. Like, the game that they're hyping, they're just trying to do too much with it.
Yeah.
I don't think the game's going to come out to 2016.
It's going to be awesome whenever it comes out, yeah. But, yeah. When does the Xenoblade game come out again? I forgot.
The new Nintendo 3DS?
For the 3DS one, yeah. Or it's coming up soon?
In Japan this year, at the end of the year, and then next year, and if they release, well, they're going to release the new Nintendo 3DS in America.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can buy it right now on your Wii, and essentially to be the same game. So I mean.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yep.
And it's because of people like you who actually own the game that Shulk is even in Smash Brothers.
Yeah. So thank you. Yeah. You guys are awesome. Everyone who's gotten Xenoblade on their Wii. Yeah.
Xenoblade and Last Story and Pandora's Tower were like the last really good Wii games that developers made. And the fact that people in the UK and the US and Australia and Europe bought the games, Nintendo saw that, okay, we can actually make money on this and we have new IPs now. So,
Yeah. So Shulk says, thank you guys.
Thanks from Shulk. And I'm not the best Shulk player. Like I said, I like his counter move. I really like his charge attack, and I like his recoveries a lot.
Can you picture people using it as their main character, like?
If you're really familiar with the game, I mean, it's in Japanese right now, so it's kind of hard for me to remember what ability does what. Like, if purple is for attack, I'm pretty sure green is for speed, blue is for, like, health or endurance, and yellow is for, like, your B button. I don't really remember, but when he was playing in English, he calls out his abilities, like he did in that trailer.
Oh, okay.
So, in Japan, he also calls them out, but,
he calls out his attacks before he does them, like, I don't know, I'm thinking of that one movie, that cartoon.
If I could, would I take this character in a live stream, like Wi-Fi match? Only if I knew the person I was playing against wasn't very good.
Yeah.
To give myself a little bit of a handicap. But
it definitely feels,
I like him.
Yeah, he has some cool. If someone practiced with him a lot, you could definitely have an edge over other people.
He feels like a mixture of Captain Falcon and Mario a little bit, the way he punches and things like that, but he also incorporates a lot of sword moves. He has, excellent air combos.
Yeah.
It's just a very unique character.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy that he's in it. Because it means more IP goodness.
Well, I'm glad you did this, because I know there were a lot of people in the comments that kept saying,
I was surprised how many.
Shulk.
If I would have saw the Shulk comments, I probably would have done it before Pac-Man and some of the other ones. But I really wanted to try Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I'll admit, when I first saw this character, I really thought that he was just going to be, kind of an alternate for Roy or Marth or... I said Roy. Like, just another sword fighter, but he's completely different than any of the sword fighters, which is great.
He's awesome.
And if you notice, too, his smash attack, it adds, like, an extra, like, little push to it.
Yeah.
Because that's his psychic ability, like, after it. So you have the sharpness of the sword, and then you have, like, this kind of, like, beam saber thing, like, after.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like a magical, yeah, definitely like psychic magical character. These are really cool. I really want to try. I mean, playing as him just for fun. I know I won't be that great, but no. But it is definitely getting me hyped for Xenoblade. Yeah.
All right, so just like we always do, we're gonna do some versus matches, and since I talked about the Xenoblade Chronicles stage so much, I'm gonna show that off. I'm also gonna fight against all my characters. Using, of course, the evil thing, because people are like, haha.
Yeah.
I want to troll people. I like the 6 CPU. They're in between, like, different, you know, levels.
Yeah.
8 is really strong. 9 is really intense. Which if I go against 3 of them, I will lose. Yeah, I want to do Dark Link.
Whoa! Totally whoa! There's a lot of Link costumes there. Oh my god!
I actually haven't done the Red Link yet, so we're gonna stick with Red Link. We're gonna do White Marth because that was the color that I always used. And people want to see Meta Knight, so we're gonna bring Meta Knight into it.
He has arrived.
Meta Knight.
Let's see.
Booyah! All right, so we're of course going to Shulk stage.
A bunch of cool characters that rule the school. All fighting on Xenoblade stage.
Alright. I'm going to try to do my best, but I think I'll probably lose. Because, like I said, I'm not super familiar with this character. I like him. He has a lot of potential, and I can see pros doing some pretty cool things with him. But it's going to take some time to get adjusted to him for me. Because, I mean, like I said, he has the fisticuff moves. He's got the sword. He has a great down A attack, which I like. I like his the fact that it kind of reminds me of... I'm trying to remember. It's kind of like Samus's old, like down in A, where she would do like this kind of spin thing, all the way around. Except now it's much larger because of Shulk. And just some other fighting games in general where it's like a long sweep, like Guile's long sweep.
Oh,
that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah, he definitely seems like a really unique character.
And you can see it does some good damage. But if you could connect with his over an A or his, you know, forward smash or whatever you want to call it, it does some serious damage.
Yeah. I can't believe they keep coming up with new moves for all these new characters. And I mean, I know they kind of take it from his game.
They're taking it. What's great about Smash Brothers is they take it from, you know, their game and then they just like make it into kind of like a fighting move list a little bit. Marth's final smash is like his big attack in Fire Emblem, and they even have like the little bars too for when he pulls it off. That's
nice. It goes from day to night. That's really cool.
Yeah, well, because you went day to night in the game. Like it had a day and night cycle. Because you would be literally running like through this lush environment for a very long time. There were enemies during the day, there were enemies at night, you know, it was really cool. Oh crap.
Yeah, I really like this really, I love the unique kind of alien landscape because it reminds me of like Calvin and Hobbes' Spaceman Spiff Adventures, where to be this really weird, like, you know, strange alien landscape, and that's what it looks like here. It's really cool.
Oh, Meta Knight's totally tearing me up.
Oh, Meta Knight.
I don't think I won. Nope, Link.
Oh, Link.
Boo.
Oh, he's giving you the evil eye.
Well, I mean, he is a 6.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could do 5, 6, 7. I don't know.
What?
What?
The final character is Jigglypuff. I knew this. I knew this was going to happen.
What?
Yeah, Jigglypuff is back.
I mean, yeah. She's kind of cute. I can't believe she's here.
She has to be here. She's one of the originals.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, watch her be like super powerful though. The puff is back.
I don't know why, but when I first saw Jigglypuff in the game, I thought like Kirby and her were like dating or something. I had no idea. I didn't really know I didn't know her with the game or anything like that.
Ah! She fell asleep.
Cute. Doesn't she, can't she make you fall asleep or something like that? I forget what her
I saw her in the live stream. Most of the people who fought her in the live stream lost. Like, when the game was leaked. Yeah, she's pretty tough. I'm keeping my distance.
Well, she has an really excellent recovery.
No, well, yeah, she has a really good recovery, and they really... I don't know if it's just Sakurai trolling people, but she's, like, so OP.
Her, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she has some of the same moves as Kirby, like that spin move and stuff like that.
Take that, Puff!
And she's so cute while she's killing you.
See, like I said, if you connect with the over and A, the charge smash attack, like that extra push you get from the sword.
Yeah.
I think it's like the Monando or Morando. I forget how to pronounce it, but it gets that extra, you know, and it just really, boom, dead. So, I mean, if you could connect with it, it's awesome. Why not? We're gonna go shirtless against Link.
Whoa, he can take off his shirt? Oh my gosh.
It's his bathing suit.
Oh my gosh.
It's his bathing suit.
Wow, okay.
Alright, so we're gonna have to go against Evil Link.
He has to go swimming on alien planets? Right.
Yeah, he has to go in the water sometimes.
Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Alright, let's go against a 9. Then people can see why 9s are crazy. Whoops. And... yeah, that's another fan request. Fierce Deity. I have no idea what it's telling me. For all I know, it could be saying, go take a walk. But yeah, that's his bathing suit.
Bathing suit, Shulk.
Because in RPGs, there's always the ability to, you know, put on a bathing suit for some reason. It's like, hey, I'm in this really cold blizzard place. I'm gonna equip a bathing suit.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get, like, water elemental stuff. Like, you get an extra little boost.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But, I mean, see the level 9s? The level 9s are intense because they will guard the edges, they will counter you, they will dodge. It's almost like they know what moves you're going to do before you do them. They're nuts. That's why I don't play against them. It's not that I'm terrible at them.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
like they're just so...
Run away.
They just know everything!
Ah!
I hate you.
Oh, poor Shulk.
Yeah.
Sadness.
I mean, I think I wouldn't have too much problem against them with Lucina. Or Lucina, or whatever.
Lucina.
You know, Lucina. Eat bombs. His shield also, just like before, I mean, it does stop stuff. So Link is pretty... oops.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many comments we got about how to pronounce Lucina in the comment section.
I don't.
But
I don't
actually, they said if you just say it fast, then that's
Lucina!
Yeah, exactly. Then you said it right.
Gesundheit.
Exactly. So just say it quickly, and then you said it correctly.
I'm not letting this happen. I'm not ending my episode until I beat Link.
All right, come on, Shulk, you can do this.
I'm sorry, he was just so pale. I mean, what was I looking at?
Let's put a shirt on this time, and let's do this.
I can see everything! Everything!
Yeah.
I love Teen Titans Go. Cyborg's so funny.
Oh, yeah, I was, yeah.
What am I looking at? I can see everything! My eyes, they're burning! Ah!
Watch out for Feisty Link's arrows.
If people are wondering, that was the episode where Robin found out that he was not the perfect match for Starfire, and he was trying to be like Aquaman.
Oh, yeah. And he was like, yeah, he was in his bathing suit walking around, yeah. Exactly.
Oh, man. Link.
Oh, that Robin.
Link! Dark Samus! Link! Why?
This is one of my favorite songs in the Smash Brothers, like all the stages.
If I knew how to turn off items in the Japanese version, I think it would fare a little bit better. But since I can't,
oops.
This is gonna be a slaughter.
Yeah.
He dodged it! How did you do that? See, he's like dodging all my attacks.
Oh no, watch out for the bees!
Not the bees. Bees, bees, bees! Why? Why? You are so evil.
Oh,
you are not the bee's knees!
Oh, no.
I'm not going down. I'm not going down yet. Oh,
items
wait. I am
is
going
be
down.
Your downfall there.
Yeah, he's got this stupid... I hate that item.
Ah,
Cheapest item in the game!
Item.
Worst item ever!
It's like
Why?
the most OP
Why?
item ever. Remind me to grab that item when I fight you.
I just want to turn off items! Oh, he tore me up. Tore me up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the Nintendo Direct on this again and see how to turn off items. Watch
Good luck reading Japanese here.
Well, I'll just memorize what it said in English from the Direct.
No, we're still going. We're still doing the final destination for Link.
That's right.
Because
we won't back down.
Never give up, never surrender.
Never give up. Come on, Shulk.
I'm feeling the blue. Let's do this.
Let your excellent style and your awesome outfit.
Even though I took an arrow to the knee, I keep going.
That's right.
I'm trying to counter you.
It was but a scratch.
He's not even letting me counter. He's like, I know what you're gonna do before you do it.
So yeah, Shulk's sword there is so heavy he has to use both hands, right?
Yeah, it's a two-handed sword.
Wow, this thing is crazy. That should like cut Link in half or something.
You would think so, but Link also had a two-handed sword.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They don't give it to him in this game. Does he have that? He has that item again?
No.
You're cheap, Link.
You're so cheap. Well, he's a level 9. He's like, what do you expect?
That was a cheap shot. So level 9 translates to being cheap.
Is
that what it is?
I think of level 9 as like...
Die!
It's like, pretend you're playing against your cousin.
Oh!
That's what it seems like.
Okay, you're getting really annoying with that, Link. It's gone. Now you're mine, son. Probably. Or not. Wow.
Yes. If your cousin responds to this, I'll be like, yeah, I meant a different cousin. That's right.
Oh, crap, it's him. I hate it's Dylan. I think its name is Dylan, isn't it? Dylan's Rolling Adventure or something?
Oh, yeah. Snap. Oh, I should have looked that up. I think it might be Dylan, the armadillo.
Whoa. Going down, Link. If I could hit you with
How did he do that? Oh, he hung on to
I finally got it.
How did he get back up?
I got my counter. Don't you go throwing that banana. I'm not tripping. You're gonna be the one who's tripping, yo.
That's right.
You're gonna trip.
Get the hammer.
How did you miss that?
Ah, get the hammer.
I got the hammer, but not the way I wanted it.
Yeah, he gave it to you.
Stop that.
Get it.
What do you think I'm doing?
Get it. Get the hammer. Eh.
You are not getting the smash ball. I am getting the smash ball. Come on, I want to see Shulk's final smash.
Do it.
What do you think I'm doing? What just happened?
What just went on there?
I think he dodged it. I think he air dodged the final smash.
Wow, I just don't even know what to say.
This guy's nuts. I have a new respect for Link. I mean, a lot of people have been saying Link is really good in this game, and after seeing him in action as a level 9...
Yeah.
Man.
Know thy enemy. Does Link have a grapple to get back up?
Yes, he does.
That is so not
Yes!
fair.
You done!
Yes!
You done!
Good job, Shulk.
I'm saying I won, so it's over.
That's right.
Shulk! Booyah.
Good thing we're not doing a 2 out of 3. No.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 would be bad. Anyway, gamers, that's going to conclude this episode. In the comment section below, tell us who you want us to play as next. God bless and happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to click that thumbs up button, and we'll see you next time with more Super Smash Bros. 3DS.
Woo. See ya.